And we are back officially. Kelgate's Collections here with another exciting episode of Divinity. Original Sin. Oh. Last time we left off, we learned more about Arhu and Aureus and the murders, and Dylan wants to go up against spells.
Do I?
Yeah, you do. Up here. Gonna have to click A.
I hope your quest fares well, dear hunter. But certainly. What would you like to know? Oh, I am but a wizard, a guardian of man and beast, and indeed
Oops, sorry. He caught me.
You kind of interrupt my conversation.
That doesn't belong to us, you know.
You're right.
I
It
thought he
doesn't.
wouldn't catch me.
Sometimes I get a little overzealous while I'm on the job.
Happens to the best of us. More than a few temptations accompany authority, no?
I get you.
Okay. Go back to your talking.
I hope your quest fares well, but certainly. What would you... Oh, I am but a
Blah, blah, blah.
wizard, a guardian of man and beast. And indeed, my task upon this earth is to protect the heart of nature, the very antithesis of which is the intrigue spun by demons and directors of the dead. Hence, you see, my one desire is to witness a world in which every mother looks around her and purrs with calm contentment. For she knows that her chicks or children, her cubs or calves, will grow up without knowing the meaning of menace. To my great regret, none of them purr as yet. Oh, but that's not a trick. It's a blessing. Or does it? Such magic is a gift, hunter. To tread upon the realm of instinct, even articulate speech, perhaps humanity's greatest asset, cannot give expression to something so inextricably innate.
No, I'm just looking at things. I'm not
To
gonna
be
steal
out
anymore.
in the night, to stalk on silent paws and
you're
hunt with only the moon as
Sure
your
I'm not.
witness. You couldn't possibly imagine the thrill. But of course it's handy to speak in more than meows. And oh, that'll never happen. Granted, a witch could make the polymorph permanent if she'd enchant me in my cat guise, but I'll just have to be careful around witches, won't I? I'm my own wizard, you know, and I don't intend to become anyone's familiar. By all means. Of course. I hope your investigation fares well. I can but piece together what few morsels fell from the grapevine
You're
into
gonna
a
need this.
rather disappointing meal, I'm
It's gonna
afraid.
be a while. Enjoy
They
it.
say a woman arrived in the King
Good
Crab
information.
Inn sometime after midnight.
You're Sherlock Holmes right
She
now.
retired to a room on the
Okay,
ground
Watson.
floor, where she was soon
Fine with
joined
that.
by a man who had been nursing the
Nah.
same cup of
Fine.
wine for hours.
That was novelous.
Yeah, you do.
I say man and woman because both of them were cloaked and recognized by none. About an hour later, another figure arrived, headed for the same room. Soon after, a terrible commotion erupted and the thundering light of magic was witnessed by the few remaining patrons.
Magic. 3 suspects.
Okay.
It took a while for the landlord to pluck up the courage to enter the mystery room. When finally he did, he found Jake there, dead.
Landlord found him dead.
Yes. I can
How
read.
and why
Okay.
he came to be there, no one knows. But I had a good look around the scene of the crime before the Legion barred anyone from
Don't
entering.
forget to let people at no
The
home.
traces
at
of
home,
magic
and,
I felt
and no
were
home.
vile.
And no home know what to do.
No doubt. I myself have none. Even though the rest of the town has already mentally
So one,
tried and
Esmeralda.
convicted Jake's wife,
Yes.
Esmeralda. Now, it may well be established that she is in fact the guilty party. I'm not
far
claiming
that
that
there are
I'm
only
certain
suspects,
she's
there's more.
innocent, but
Yeah.
let's just say that if I really thought this murder case would be so very easily resolved, I wouldn't have sent for source hunters. I can't say much more, but that they're madmen, all the more dangerous to us because of their alliance with what should be a natural enemy. You won't see me teaming up with a terrier in a hurry. And what might those be? Those who are raising the dead dwell among us. They simply must be. But even though I've spent many a night leaping from tree
Is
to
that
rooftop,
Alpha and Buckos?
watching on as
I wish it
citizens
was.
stagger
No, the
home
first
from the inn
major
or
quest is the
simply
detective
burn
story.
the midnight oil, I haven't spied a single soul worthy of true suspicion.
You get
The
XP for it though.
enemy is wily.
Yeah.
They know us better than we know them, and they've found ways to avoid both detection and distrust. And yet, I am somehow convinced that you may succeed where the Legion and I have failed. Call it instinct. You have a flair for understatements, Hunter. I'm sure they are but a minor nuisance in the eyes of a born warrior. But to the Legion, they are green-skinned death incarnate. Until they conclude what mischief they intend to see through, or, less likely, they are conclusively defeated, we can but bar the gates and hole up like mice while the cats are on the prowl. Oh, a mere trifle for one with the intellect of a feline and the engineering skills of a human. You basically construct a classic ballista,
I like this
add a
explanation.
100% legally obtained self-regenerating source of destructive magic to it, and Bobcat's your uncle.
I want that class.
That?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now you want it?
That's all I want. You already know everything else here.
I don't know which to buy.
You can always sell and trade your stuff.
Donates.
It's called barter. You offer up your item for these items.
Or I want. Probably that.
So you now get equal to 59. Maybe a bit lower, maybe a bit higher. Well, probably a bit lower, don't go higher. Things don't sell that well.
So I noticed. I don't have anything that's worth much.
Nope, no you don't.
Sad face.
Can I have that identified the last time?
Yeah, sure.
You'll see why.
Oh,
Inventory. Excellent. Send. Thank you. You'll see why not. I may have stole a few things while you were gone.
wow.
Aureus.
Oh,
You want this?
sure.
It's going to cost you 7 AP to attack with it
Okay.
because it's a level 6 item.
Okay.
Okay. But you're the one using wands now anyway.
Yeah. I will probably won't even use it yet.
Okay, I'm still going to give it to you.
Yeah.
I can't identify that yet because I need another one. Another lower master. So what have we found out?
There's 3 suspects.
Yes.
We think one of them is the one in the cage. That's who they think it is. I don't remember her name.
No, that's not. The cage is not Esmeralda.
Oh.
Come on.
The girl in the cage is someone completely different.
All that.
The face, Furious.
That's what I
She
know.
bit me in the face.
Look on the bright side. Everyone knows
See?
the ugly soldiers are the most ferocious.
Ugly'll be the least of it. The beast looks rabid.
In that case,
Do you want a ranger in the group?
putting her down yourself.
I wish for you to
Oh,
try
for
and
that
screech,
person.
woman.
What?
I'm the
The
rain.
beast speaks. So you've half a
Yeah.
yeah. behind that feral mall, have you?
You are
The
Ranger?
Cretin's question
Do you want a bow
crossed her
person
lips
in the
and
group?
ached an air of aptitude.
Hey, Tull.
Talk to her.
I think that was an insult.
Ice blue eyes, narrow beneath a heavy brow streaked with sweat and dust. Her hands tense into claws, held at the ready.
Her brow knits together, but something in her pose relaxes. She clears her throat.
I am Bear Daughter. I have not come here to find trouble with the Screech woman. She only startled me. And you are a source hunter. I have heard many tales of your order. Your history is long and honorable. This woman here, the one who now plots her revenge, she crept behind me while I was hunting, and I only defended myself. I would not hurt an innocent Screech woman on purpose. But soon their swords were upon me, and they forced me into this cage meant for dogs. Mother would rip the fur from her chest if she could see how they keep me.
Hey, who's that then? Come on, stand where my...
Easy, Tull. That's the source hunter you're talking to.
She may have the look of a woman if you squint hard enough, but she's no more than a wild animal. We got reports of a strange-looking outsider skulking through the town with her bow drawn. I found her crouched behind a tree, taking aim at a fat old rat trotting along the city walls. I tapped her on the shoulder to see what was what, and the beast startled like a wild cat and lunged right at me.
Bit Tullia right in the face, she did. It wasn't pretty, and now it's got a chunk ripped off it to boot.
Enjoy it while you can, Ver. There's not another legionnaire in the cohort that'll have you if I go rabid.
Well, that's to be decided. She doesn't seem to be sick, despite Tully's moaning. We can't keep her here forever, but we can't well send her into the wilds again, can we?
Perhaps it'd be worth taking this stranger under our wing. She'll likely come in handy if we can trust her to watch our backs.
After all, a fearless...
Well, that's a relief, ain't it? We found a good home for her after all, Tull.
Heed me, Source Hunter. She's not good for anything more than cannon fodder. And don't turn your back on her when she's got that bow within arm's reach.
Okay, so she's connected to me currently. That's what this comes in handy.
Okay.
See, now she's... Oh! We can talk to her.
Source Hunter. I have heard tales both grand and terrible about the world of humans. I myself was caged one moment and freed the next by our kind. In Home Forest, every creature acts according to the nature of its kind. Birds frighten easily, badgers fear little. But amongst men, there are no guarantees.
Those boots that embarrass a bridge troll get to shining recruits.
Sorry, sir.
Oh, sir.
Which one did you choose?
You pick.
Those boots that embarrass a bridge troll get to shining recruits.
Sorry, sir.
You gotta think for yourself,
You
bucko.
think that's funny, Private?
Sir! No, sir!
It is strange to stand with one foot in the forest and the other in the city, Source Hunter. I am glad that now I have you standing beside me. Even if one burns hot while the other wheezes cold, perhaps in time I will come to know my own kind as you have. And perhaps then I will decide for myself whether ours is a noble kind.
No, sir.
So, like I was trying to show, I can control who I move around as. I can split, so I can pick one
Oh,
to go
the
as.
same things to her.
Yep.
Yeah, once you put the bow and the arrows.
Sorry, sir.
Like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at her inventory.
And
Oh, yes, you might want to take her bow back.
Those boots that embarrass a bridge troll get to shining recruits.
Sorry, sir.
She's not a crossbower.
oh, just got a crossbow.
Okay.
Let's see it.
Did I just drop that? I can't just drop that.
Those boots that embarrass a bridge troll get
Maybe
to
I don't.
shining recruits.
Sorry, sir.
Okay, just equip it. So she's gonna be wearing Probably dexterous armor, leather armor, something like that. What does he have in our inventory?
Recruits, that was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again.
All arrowheads and arrows. You can send her away.
Yeah, already did that.
Okay.
Attention.
Okay. And if you want to control her in the future, just let me know. So next thing we gotta do, guys, is what?
Oh well.
Go to the scene of the crime.
Maybe.
Seems like a logical place.
I'm not very logical.
And I believe scene of the crime.
The 7, we've secured the perimeter.
Right. Not here, but forward this way. All the way over here.
They're both faster than me.
You're just slow.
You there! A moment of your indulgence, if you please. You are the source hunter, are you not? The hero the whole of Sicile is abuzz about. The talk of the town. No, scratch that. It is so much more than a delight. It is an intervention of fate. Yes, that's it. They call the undead a problem, my friend, but those who know the ways of the Fabulous Five see no problems. They see opportunities.
Fabulous Five.
An enterprising spirit can wrench riches from cold dead rocks. Or from cold dead, full stop. Mendius, at your service. What is my profession? Well, I'll tell you what it used to be, and that is a man of medicine. But what does a man of medicine do but mend what has first been broken? I saved lives, to be sure, but today Oh, it's not merely an opportunity. It is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to become...
You get an opportunity for us.
Better.
Cool.
To become the full extent of the promise that is locked inside of each...
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Of course I do. How could someone in my profession not?
Make a decision.
Quite right. Adventure is what we live for.
See here. You and I share the same passion. I never doubted it for a moment. The thrill of walking the unbeaten path. The rush of finding yourself in a goblin ambush, knowing you'll prevail nonetheless. Too bad your line of work comes with such measly recompense. Am I right? The wage of a mere soldier.
It's gonna pay us more.
Now, between you and me, tell me truthfully, don't you sometimes wish you could earn more?
Have you ever had the fortune of challenging the fabled wizard of hunters?
Well, I can't say that I haven't.
Go ahead and be greedy.
Yes, some extra gold is always welcome.
You know me too well.
Indeed. Indeed, gold is always welcome. And among the Fabulous Five, gold flows as freely as water does to the sea. Even so, my friend, matters of a pecuniary nature aside, what is life without variety? Without
guy talks way too much.
spice? To be a source
Way
hunter
too much
must
talking
get
coming from him.
frightfully dreary sometimes. Am I right?
Just like you.
All those
don't talk
orders.
often.
Investigate this,
lot.
retrieve that.
Sure you
And
know.
at the end
I know.
of the day, what do you have to show for it?
There is no shame in following directives if your masters are worthy of your trust.
Pick one. Pick what you feel.
They're real.
True enough. We serve a just cause.
Why?
So why
Nothing.
wouldn't we follow our orders?
Come now. I refuse to believe such a uniquely skilled individual would settle for a puppet's role. Life's too short to spend it doing someone else's bidding. Am I right? Of course I am. And I could help you attain the dream. Enact the change you deserve. And that is exactly why I am here. Why fate has put me right by the door to the King Crab. So that I could meet you and tell
We gotta
you
ask
about
another
the
question.
marvel that is the Fabulous Five.
We
The
don't
invitation
have
to
to.
join is yours.
I do.
Grab it. Oh, the Fabulous Five. You'd like nothing more than to enlist, wouldn't you? Of course you would. And you can. Of course, if you still have questions, I shall answer them to the best of my abilities. But if not, how
Do you
about
wanna know
we
what they
get
do?
started?
Not really.
What a gem of a question. Straight as an arrow. Sharp as a switchblade. Most meritorious of you. Now then, to join the Fabulous Five
This
is
is
to
what
join a
he's doing.
fellowship.
That's what I
To
want
join
him
a
to do.
fraternity.
Too bad.
Sorority. A community. The title
Ooh,
of
nice.
knight is bestowed upon you the moment you sign our waiver, and so it all begins. I shall be the one to give you your first contracts, and once the job is done, I shall see to it you get your... Of course, should you spread the word, should you propagate the gospel of the Fabulous Five, and thereby draw new knights into our fellowship, you will get a share of the reward from their
Isn't that
contracts
wonderful?
too. Isn't that wonderful? By now, the genial glow of the fellowship must have warmed your
It's the
heart. It has, hasn't it?
It's the
But did I
conversation
say
that never
fellowship?
ends. Just
I
goes
mean
on and on,
family.
my friend.
For like
He
a
just keeps
family, we
on
support
talking.
one
No
another,
more
cheer
dresses.
one another, see each other through thick and thin, partake in glory and defeat, work hard, fulfill contract. Of course, of course, of course. All you need to do is sign this
He's gotta sign a waiver.
and just like that, snap!
It's probably
You're
a
part
trap.
of the family. All
Oh,
I
yeah.
need is your lovely little autograph. What do you say?
Do I seem like the sort who concerns myself with such things?
Join a guild. Better the world. Earn a lot of gold. Yes.
Think
Count
of
me
the
in.
spells.
Am I really that greedy?
Yes, you are.
And me, may all
I know
the
you.
riches in the world
Oh,
be
you-
ours.
You're all about the greed.
True.
Magnificent! Oh, but what am I saying? Fabulous is the word. You may not realize it yet, but your fortunes,
I got
your
more here.
very life
Not this one,
is
but
about
these
to
two.
change for the better.
I'll do
let
this
us
one
not
first, 'cause this one will be
dilly-dally.
quick, I think.
To business! Your first assignment is ready and waiting. If you're ready and willing, you found new recruits already? Efficient. Proactive. Oh, I like that. Send them to me and I'll sign them up. And of course, since they're your recruits, you'll get a share of every assignment they complete. Isn't that just fabulous? Oh, it's a pretty straightforward task, this one. Now, in this town dwells a wizard. Ahu is his name, and he's a frightful eccentric. Scientific type, you know the kind. Favors reason over faith and all that. Not Fabulous Five material, him. His experimental weapons may keep a couple of skeletons away from the city.
You
but
may have
many
seen
of
him once
his
or
other
twice.
researches failed.
Especially as a cat.
Malfunction with tragic consequences. One of them was a big lumbering apparatus. A frightful automaton shaped like a giant made of steel. It was supposed to crush the undead by the dozens, piloted as it was by a trained legionnaire. But you can guess what happened. Did it become sentient? Was it cursed? Whatever the cause, the thing relieved itself of its pilot and headed north towards a network of caves. Now ask yourself, what if it comes back? It could smash the city walls and claim 100 lives before being subdued. Luckily, there are those in this world who belong to the Fabulous Five. The braves who eat such monstrosities for breakfast. Go, my friend. Find this wizard's abomination and claim your just reward from Mayor Cecil in the...
So what we gotta do?
Destroy the abomination. But first, we gotta talk to the...
Let's see.
We need to get those lovely little wizard guys. Or sailors.
Tomatoes.
Okay.
We need to get the sailors. Come on, Slowpoke.
I'm coming, I'm coming.
Guide yourself, Slow. Don't even know where to go.
No, I'm just following you.
Doo-doo-doo. We got Tyke Who again. You know that, right?
Some more cat jokes.
Oh yeah.
Come on, Slowpoke.
Watch me catch up. Catching up. Catching up.
Whether I win either.
We'll soon find out. Look at your map, first off.
Pumpkin. Nothing.
Boom, boom, boom.
Have you found us a job yet? We'll take any. The Fabulous Five, eh? That sounds like just the right opportunity for three brawny buccaneers.
Fun with
They always give you potential skill points and recipes on how to create stuff. So let's see.
What we do now, I'm so pal.
We can go back to look at the criminal, the crime scene.
Okay.
Or we can talk to Who again.
I can't even smell the sea air.
Seems like the best way to go about it. Don't think there's gonna be any fighting this time.
No.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty investigation scene.
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Any takers? Come
Wait
on,
for
you
me.
chickens.
Some slow.
Oh. I'm big and fat.
Oh, it's the wrong way again. I always do this.
I noticed.
We gotta get back to...
Look, a chicken.
The inn is this way, I believe. I believe the inn is this way, maybe? I don't know. Yes, okay.
How fares your first quest, hero and hunter? Yes, I've met them. Oh, they're a very promising set indeed. They've already left on their first assignment, don't you know? Yes, indeedy. Left for Lucula Forest, that leaf-covered playground of goblins. Oh, such stories they'll have to tell if...
We sent him out to be killed. We pretty much sent him out to be killed.
So you're just what have we here? Tall as an elf, strong, and my word, what passion burns from your eyes. Please forgive my being forward, but I dare say, can it be? Well, you're exactly the person I've been... That I have. For nearly a lifetime, it seems. Well, I'm sure you must know what I mean. Like I believe I have found that component. That book. Yes! You must join the Fabulous Five right away, as soon as time permits. Together, as a team, we'll explore the bound... So you've joined. I can finally offer you our finest adventure. Well, you must be thrilled to find yourself a member of a team so widely renowned for its valor and skill. Oh, darling, that was so long ago now. Who can remember who said what after all this time? What matters is the here and now.
She wanted to adventure, now she doesn't.
I promise to give you the best. Well, you are a member of the eminent Fabulous Five, after all.
Let's see what items she has.
What scrolls?
Thunder Jump, Summon Wolf.
So you're just hanging around
You want to Summon Wolf?
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you. How much did that cost?
65.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's only a scroll, it's only one time use.
Surely you've met your match once or twice.
But if you got an empty book, like just a regular book that has nothing on it, you can invent the scroll onto the book.
Look, careful now. Your head's grown more swollen than saffrons, I dare say.
Yeah.
I want to keep that scroll.
I believe right here is the crime scene.
Stop right there. Until you've received the captain's... Not exactly the friendliest bloke, the captain, is he? Well, your reward for getting your ear chewed off is a waltz through the town's finest magical murder scene. Enjoy.
Do we die?
What happened? Is this a dream?
I don't think so. That stone.
What
Somehow it sent us
happened
flying into the
indeed,
stars.
Dylan?
He knows what happened.
I do. And people will find out next time on the exciting Divinity Original Sin cliffhanger. What happened to us? We just got lightning somewhere completely different. Who knows where to?
You do.
I do, but I'm not going to give it away. So I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy yourselves. Sorry for the long videos, but I mean, as you can see, there's a lot of talking, a lot of mysterious investigation work to do. We'll get back to combat soon. Don't you worry. Enjoy yourselves. I'm Kelgate, and this is
Dylan.
We'll see you guys soon enough.